It's me, Mary B. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's had a good March so far. Today, I will be speaking with music artist Farrow out of Houston, Texas. I am going to go ahead and send that aloud. Looking for purpose and means, finding my purpose and means. Every day we fly, we don't even see, I still throw peace signs. Yeah, everybody wonder why we not move with them, I guess we free, huh? Why they all looking at me like I ain't got a reason to back up the scene, huh? Looking for purpose and means, finding my purpose and means. I cannot fall off standing on my own, dog. This ain't no statues I carve off. The homies might tax you, you ain't really that dude. Better get your back off the wall, dog. Better go and get your own stack. Better take it to the max like a Cali Drake track. Ain't the one from way back. That boy was too relaxed. Now I'm really getting motion like receivers playing backs. I'm the one. Better double back till it's done. I ain't got a trap to run it up. Never slack, just mind the business that's lined up. Backpack rap that it took. No, I'm never tripping off nothing. I'm too free. Got the Mary in the paper, loose leaves. How could I ever lose sleep? My dreams are way too cool to see. You heard? Every day we fly, we don't even see y'all still dope peace sign. Yeah, everybody wonder why we not moving with them. I guess we free, huh? Why they all looking at me like I ain't got a reason to back up the scene, huh? Looking for purpose and means, finding my purpose and means. Every day we fly, we don't even see y'all still dope peace sign. Yeah, everybody wonder why we not moving with them. I guess we free, huh? Why they all looking at me like I ain't got a reason to back up the scene, huh? Looking for purpose and means, finding my purpose and means. I wanna. We gotta move smarter. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Wise up. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Shout out my dog Adrian, got me sounding good. Pop up like titties, you look at my chest, all you see is the clap. Nah. Pop up like Willis, I used to ride bikes all around through the block. Farrow spitter, and somehow you keep making these records bop. Of course I can't stop. I got drive like a lie. Come from the dirty where they say you heard me like you ain't just hit me. Gon' make sure you heard me. Never could blend in my mind to immersion. Outstanding nigga like food truck service. Look what them words do. Glasses on, bitch, I feel like I'm Urkel. Did I do that in my verse? Ooh, too fly. I be done with them birds. You can't complain. If it dripping, I'm flooded. Brand names had me lit. I was younger. Things changed. Now the clock ain't got numbers. Free game. Everything's in abundance. Part of the reason they died it cause I was a young boy and didn't have a dime to my name. Now I come phrases and got them the same. Shit is like magic, like passes from James. 2, 3. Just rented the Benz and had 2 seats. They line on the paper like loose leaf. Expensive minds can't produce cheap. Gotta talk to me. I can't read your mind. Could read that body language. All we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it. Get a peace of mind. Y'all can hear it. Make sure you're liking the live, follow the live in order to comment. Let me know that you can hear it. Gotta talk to me. Gotta work out the kinks first. Could read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it. Get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need because I can't read your mind. Could read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it. Get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need. Who I could trust and not lie. At times it's hard to describe how we vibe, feel a touch in the eyes. What you know about catching contact, and you ain't even light up. This the kind of high that you can't hype. Put me smiles, reaching new heights. Hey,
What's good?
How you doing, Farrow?
I'm good. How you making out today?
I'm doing great. Blessed and highly favored, as well as you, as well as you. I've been listening to Wise Up all morning.
For real?
For real.
Oh, that's what's up.
And
Right,
I am a hip hop fan to the death of me. And
that's hard.
I wanted to let you know that you gave me everything that I needed. Thank you so much.
Man, thank you for listening.
I appreciate your artwork. I appreciate your artistry.
Word.
Great job.
Man, I appreciate
y'all. Welcome to exclusive interviews. I'm I'm sorry. Welcome to exclusive interviews. I just had to start off that way because I just had to let you know, like I've been listening to Wise Up all morning long. I have a couple of songs I'm going to ask you about, so we don't. We're not gonna discuss it right now, but you had my like jaw drop
That's
for
all.
real. You did a great job. I described it, my friend asked me to describe it, and I said it was melodic.
Okay. Okay. Word.
And because I think number one, I'm a girl,
Uh-huh.
so it put me in like my
Okay.
feels, you know,
Yeah,
even
absolutely.
though what you were saying was super hard and you have the dopest flow,
Mhm.
it's very like hard hitting, but also it's like it makes you
Word.
comfortable. You understand what I'm saying?
Man, I appreciate that, man. Look, you gassed me up. I appreciate that. I'll be able to
I'm
connect to it.
telling the truth
Yes,
though.
indeed. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, welcome to exclusive interviews. Thank you so much for joining
Yes,
me.
indeed.
It's me, Mary B. Can you let everybody know where you're
Yes, indeed.
from?
Well, my name Farrow, aka Farrow the King. That's what my social media handles on all the platforms. Farrow the King, Farrow. And I'm from New Orleans, Louisiana. Right now, I'm stationed in Houston, Texas. That's where I've been the last going on 5 years. It's going on 5 years now. I moved out here to Houston. But yeah, New Orleans, born and raised. Houston, like second home, for real, because I've been coming back and forth here since I was a teenager. After Katrina and all that. So yeah, I'm just all over the South. You heard me?
Okay,
I'm from
I
New Orleans,
got
though.
you.
Yeah.
The New Orleans flow. That makes a lot of sense. Growing up in New Orleans, how because I heard a lot of your references to like the early Little Wayne. So how did that affect you and your work?
Well, yeah, that's the culture. That's the culture for sure. Coming up, me and the homies always looking at the latest Lil Wayne song. You know what I mean? My younger days
Yeah.
as a kid growing up, my sisters, they would play some of New Orleans like bounce music and Ghetto Twins and stuff like that. But man, I'm to be honest, man, I came up. I didn't have a lot of CDs, you know what I'm saying? I used to have to listen to my sister and them CDs that they would burn. So
Yes,
for me, I used to
me
get a lot
too.
of my
Mm-hmm.
influence from the radio. And so I used to be on the radio as a kid, like just flipping through the stations, and like so a lot of my influence just come from like the South, just South period, and of course, growing up in New Orleans, you always had that hometown sound. So I think that come out at times too. But yeah, man. Yo.
I love that. Now, it's impossible to talk about your music and not talk about spirituality, I feel like. Your music has such a deep
Yeah.
penetration into I'm going to use the word vibes, no pun intended, but into the vibes
Yeah.
of how you feel just on the daily, especially growing up, in this day and age. What is one of the biggest tricks or illusions do you feel come out of the industry, the music industry?
I think that artists sometimes don't experience the same thing that the listeners experience. At the end of the day, I think we all are humans. So we experience some of the same emotions,
Thank you.
and I think, no doubt. And in hip hop, a lot of times it could come off as a facade with some of the records that we put out. And a lot of times we don't address some of the things that connect us. You know what I mean? Like a
Yes.
lot of club records might not be speaking to somebody exact situation that they're going through in the moment. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? So like for myself, I just try to give my listeners an experience to where I kind of can connect with you on a human level, and at the same time,
Mhm.
be able to talk my talk at the same time. I feel like it's an art to it, but I would say that's one of the things that I kind of gets hidden at times is like the human aspect of it, especially in rap, because we talk about so many different things, and our mouths can get a little reckless at times to where we don't connect, listen on a spiritual level. Because I believe music is spiritual as well. You know what I mean? That's
Yes,
why I'm really about what I'm
definitely.
saying as best as I could be.
Absolutely.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely. My favorite song is Leading.
Word.
So I wanted to first of all let everyone be able, because of course we're gonna, play a couple
Yes,
of
ma'am.
things. Hey everybody, thank y'all so much for joining the exclusive interview. Make sure you're following Farrow the King. If you're not following me, make sure you're following It's Me, Mary B, so
Right.
that you can check out all of my exclusive interviews. So
Mhm.
I'm gonna play higher because
Okay.
that's I'm sorry, I'm gonna play
Okay.
leading
Okay.
because that's one of my favorites and it leads into Can't Produce Cheap,
Uh
which had that's the one when I said I was like,
huh. That's cool,
that's
dog.
the one.
Yes, indeed. It's crazy
Yeah.
if you don't mind.
So
Like, it's crazy with that
I
leading because a lot of people, like, I wasn't sure how that was going to, resonate with the audience leading. But that's like my
yeah.
personal favorite.
Oh, that's my favorite.
That's
So
dope.
if anybody, make sure you all check out Farrow Leading. Check out the whole album Wise Up. It's really dope. And that's a lot coming from me because I am very,
Yeah.
judgmental when it comes to my hip hop. But
Okay.
no, it's very dope. Y'all make sure that y'all check it out. But I'm gonna start with leading. So let's go.
Yes, indeed.
Let me know you can hear it.
Sounds good.
Yeah. I'ma keep leading. I do it on. Feel like on weekends. I'm still not at home. Probably can't reach me. Don't be on my phone. I ain't on my phone. Take it or leave it. Ain't here for you hoes. Before I start teaching, what time are we on? Mission completed. Then start a new one. Trends you can keep 'em. My style is my own. I'm holding the pieces you puzzled and reaching. I grab what I want and make sure the team eating. Cause who gon' look out if you don't? Who come correct if you wrong? I just earned some cake from learning mistakes. A fool if you ain't trying to grow. Opportunity don't waste time. Had to step and create mine. I'm handing out flowers and never learn how to. You can't follow everything online. You heard me? I'ma keep leading. I do it all. Been like on weekends. I'm still not at home. Probably can't reach me. Don't be on the phone. I ain't on my phone. Take it or leave it. Ain't here for yours. I'ma keep leading. I do it all. Been like on weekends. I'm still not at home. Probably can't reach me. Don't be on my phone. I ain't on my phone. Take it or leave it. Ain't here for yours. Can't conform for real. Hell nah. Can't hold on to fear. Hell nah. Mind over fear. Hell yeah. Someone higher takes the wheel, it's been revealed. I can't conceal, I don't do it on my own. Let you know what I'm on. Yahweh said pick up the pen and told me right down my wrong. So kill the hype and live long. My words give life and hit home. That's why I need some purpose in everything that I'm consuming. I'ma keep leading, I do it on. Been like them on weekends, I'm still not at home.
Okay, so let us know first. How did that come about?
How did that come about? Let's see. So I guess the beat will come first, right? So it came
Mm-hmm.
from this pack of beats that I bought probably like a year prior to recording it, and man,
Mm-hmm.
one day I just had it on, and that hook started coming to me like I'm gonna keep leading, and so it was just one of those beats that got lost in the sauce, and it came back around, and one day it just clicked, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna keep leading. It was the
I
hook. The hook said that's my
love
song
that.
for sure.
I love that. Not only is it the flow, that's what I meant by the melodic. It's easy to get caught up in it. It's
Yeah,
easy to get swept in. It's like a wave.
sure.
Um,
Yo.
and it's the lyrics. It has meaning.
Mhm.
I
Oh
love
yeah,
it.
no doubt, absolutely, yeah.
I love
And that's
that.
that's what I
Yeah.
kind of wanted for like the whole album. I think as far as you like saying that melodic, I wanted it to be something that's groovy that can get you to feel it, but at the same time
Yeah.
something that can hold some weight. You know what I mean?
Yes, definitely, definitely. It's heavy, and that's what I
So,
love about it. When Can't Produce Cheap
hmm
came on, I was like, what? Acapella?
yeah, for
So
sure.
you just decided, I mean, what was your thoughts? You was just like, let me what?
So look, this was when this was last year. So I was doing this mixtape. I was doing a mixtape, and I had one of not Young Dro, Young Dolph. I had one of Young Dolph instrumentals, and I was getting ready to. I was rapping on it, but I'm like, wait, hold on. I was like, I ain't gonna say this for the mixtape. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do this on my album. So I was like, how can I put it on my
Mm-hmm.
album without a beat because I ain't have a beat for it, but I had the verse, like I had the verse in my head. So I'm like, nah, I'm just gonna do it a cappella. I'm like, I'm gonna take it old school, just beat on my chest with it, and and yeah, that's how
Okay.
that came about. Yeah, I was like, because if I do it on Young Dolph song, I wouldn't be able to like, own it. It wouldn't be mine. And
Right.
and so I was like, nah, I want this verse to be mine. So I was like, I'm gonna kick it a cappella in the studio. So yeah,
Well, I want everybody to be able to hear
for
it. This
sure.
is the King mix. I like
No,
that. First of all, this is the King mix. It's Can't Produce
for
Cheap.
sure. Yeah.
Farrow. Make sure y'all listen. It's on all streaming platforms.
We gotta move smarter. Gotta move smarter. Gotta wise up. Catch something real quick. 1, 2, 1, 2. Shout out my dog Adrian, got me sounding good. Pop up like titties. You look at my chest, all you see is the clap. Nah. Pop up like Willis. I used to ride bikes all around through the block. Farrow spitter, and somehow you keep making these records pop. Of course I can't stop. I got drive like a lie. Come from the dirty where they say you heard me like you ain't just hear me. Gon' make sure you heard me. Never could blend in my mind to immersion. Outstanding nigga like food truck service. Look what them words do. Glasses on, bitch. I feel like I'm Urkel. Did I do that in my verse? Ooh, too fly. I be done with them birds. You can't complain if it dripped and I'm flooded. Brand names had me lit. I was younger. Things changed. Now the clock ain't got numbers. Free game. Everything's in abundance. Part of the reason they died it cause I was a young boy and didn't have a dime to my name. Now I coin phrases and got them the same. Shit is like magic, like passes from James. 2, 3. Just rented the Benz and had 2 seats. They line on the paper like loose leaf. Expensive minds can't produce cheap.
For sure. For
You
sure.
know,
For
like
sure.
it's just
That's
yes.
what's up.
And it was. Hello, you guys. Did you all hear that? That was like. Did you
For
hear
sure.
it? Like that
Yeah.
was very talented. Very talented.
Oh,
What are some artists that that influenced you throughout your childhood?
man, I can go on, to be honest. Shoot, if I'm going off the top of my head, no order at all. Let's do hip hop. We got Wayne, Kanye, J. Cole, Kendrick. We going old school. I'm gonna say Luther Vandross, Marvin Gaye, Bob Marley. Who else? Rock music. I'm gonna say Incubus. Like I got so many different inspirations from across the board, man. Like
Yes.
I grew up on it all. I ain't gonna lie. Yes, it did.
I love that. And what made you choose Wise Up
Honestly, that's a
as a
great question.
title?
That's a great question. I felt like I was in a season where it was just time for me to take better steps as far as like being more intentional about my lifestyle, just as a man, as a father, as a husband, as an artist. And I feel like that's what my season was calling me to do, was to wise up. I always want my albums to reflect where I'm at currently. Like no matter when I release it, I want it to reflect where I was at that moment in time. And I feel like wise up, that's what life was telling me to do, is wise up right now. You know what I mean? And lock in on so many different things
Yes.
to expand. And yeah, it felt like a calling.
I love
For
that.
sure.
I love that. So no vibes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's definitely a vibe. Where did those lyrics come
Hey,
from?
that's crazy. And that's exactly what I wanted that song to do. I wanted it to be contradicting to the title. Like I wanted it to be a vibe, but it's no vibes, huh? Like
Yeah.
but it came from like just being in that season of wising up, I guess, if that's a thing. It came from one time I was like invited to go out and I was like, you know what, I ain't trying to go out right now. Like I'm locking in. Like I'm in the studio, I'm writing, I'm working out. Man, it's time for me to lock in. I ain't got time to be partying right now. Look, and it was just that one night. That's it. Ain't nothing deep. It was just one night. That's just the way I was feeling. You heard me? And that's what that record came about. I'm like, I
Yeah.
ain't coming for the vibes. Like I came out here to get shit done. For real.
I love that. I love that.
Yeah,
We're gonna let everybody hear that one
for
too.
sure.
This one is No Vibes, Pharaoh.
I'm like really stuck up in my grind. Now watch me stash my pennies, want a million. I don't care how many. 1, 2, hello. I ain't coming for the vibes, man. I came in for the Benjis. I'm like really stuck up in my grind. Now watch me stash my pennies, want a million. I don't care how many. Get one and get plenty. Stack them high, bust them through the ceilings, counting up and winning. Ain't nothing to a nigga like me on the grind and bossing up. If it make more than I spend, it could never cost too much. Hit your line and call your bluff. Central time, let's start it up. Ain't coming for the party, bitch. I came to run them numbers up. Know you see me, I ain't never tweaking. Patient life procedures with my people. Do this shit for team. Yeah, I got my reasons. Swear this rap shit easy. Need another venture. Need the double, need the triple. Like I'm Russell, nigga. Hustle, hustle. On one accord, I was down for a minute, now I'm back on the board. Posting up all out of town in the color sword. Really getting it out the ground like I ain't do my chores. I don't mean to get this, just don't overstep me. You know the squad be ready. Drop you like confetti. Get a bag and blow it just to get a bigger one. Ain't no need to think it over. Fuck you thought we get it done. Cause I ain't coming for the vibes, man. I came in for the Benjis. I'm like really stuck up in my grind. Now watch me stash my pennies. Want a million, I don't care how many. Get one and get plenty. Stack them high, bust them through the ceilings, counting up and winning. I ain't coming for the vibes.
Okay. Y'all, that was No Vibes for Farrow. Make sure y'all are follow him on all streaming platforms. Farrow, can I get your top 5
Mhm.
dead or alive hip hop?
Top 5 hip hop, no order. I don't like doing order because man, my emotions.
Yeah,
Hey,
no
one time,
order, no
yeah,
order.
no order for sure. All right, for sure. So I'm gonna go Wayne, Cole, Kendrick, Kanye. Number 5. I'm gonna go Jay Z. Can't go wrong. I gotta put Jay Z in there. Why not? I'm gonna go Jay Z definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a very dope top 5. Very
Oh, for
dope
sure.
top 5.
Yeah, man.
What is
Drive
up for
shot.
you for yeah, you're doing your thing. And I can hear the influences. So that's why I always ask. You can definitely hear it. I compared you to J. Cole. Yeah.
Man, if I had $1 for every time somebody said that shit, it's crazy for real. And that's the
I
homie, man,
compared
for
you to
real.
J.
What I
Cole.
always appreciated about him
Top
was
of the
his ability to
top.
connect with the listener. You know what I mean? And that's essentially what I look to do is just connect with my listener on that personal level. You know what I'm saying? Definitely.
Yes, definitely. Well, I'm also from Fayetteville,
Oh, for
so
real?
it might be just yeah.
That's hard.
So it might
For sure. Yeah, that's hard.
yeah, yeah. That's where I was raised. Um, so that might also be the thing also. But you can definitely tell your influences
Uh-huh.
in your music, but it's definitely personal and it's definitely your own. So that's what I like about it. Do you have any performances or anything that anybody needs to be looking out for? I know Houston is always doing something.
Yeah, it's crazy out here. It's always something to do. I have an artist, a special artist I'm working with right now. I won't say her name because it's still in the works, but I'll be opening up for
Okay.
her real soon because she's having basically a release show, and she's gonna be closing it out. And she recently just asked me to open it up for her, so I'm like, I'm down, man. Whatever she need. But real soon, I'll be dropping the details about that, and that's coming in April, so next
Okay.
month. And that should be real dope. That should be real dope because we got a song together and everything. So that rollout gonna be real fire. So definitely stay tuned. Next month, April is gonna be out here in
Okay.
Houston, and yeah, that's gonna be the next show for sure.
Okay. So I'll be having to come to
Hey,
Houston.
man,
Yay.
hey, let's do it. So you still in
Yay.
Fayetteville? What side of the
Say it
country you
again.
on right now? What side of the country
Oh,
you on?
I'm in San Antonio.
Okay, bet for sure, for sure. Yes,
Yeah,
indeed.
I'm not that far. Yeah. What I wanted to ask was it was actually about what backpack music is to you. Because I heard you reference it.
Oh yeah. So backpack. I mean, I mean, if we just talking like on some stereotypical, like generally speaking,
Yeah.
I would say it's considered to be conscious, um, and it's crazy. It's to me this an argument I have. Like a lot of times, I don't know somewhere along the line, like conscious rap kind of got like this lame. Uh, it kind of got like this lame energy around it as far as like the way it's perceived. You know what I mean? A
It
lot
was
of times,
IQ.
I'm sorry.
It was Ice Cube. You
It was Ice.
remember?
What you mean?
So there was a beef a long time ago between Ice Cube and Common, which he dissed uh, conscious rap.
Facts.
Long time ago. Don't worry about that. I'm just showing my age. Go
But
ahead.
but nah, and so it's stuff like that. I feel like that got pushed upon like the narratives in hip hop to where conscious kind of
Mhm.
lost its weight. You know what I mean? And it kind of takes on this corny role where when you look at all the classic hip hop albums, well, that they consider classic, like I feel like all of them have like conscious moments. Like no matter if it's a street rapper or this gangster rapper, if they have a classic album, I feel like that album is conscious because it consciousness is what creates those timeless words that create that timeless energy, that spirituality that's felt in the music, and so yeah, I think backpack rap it's kind of lost a little weight because of those crazy narratives, and so I like to like hold it down for backpack conscious rap, you know what I mean, and do it in my own way to where I'm able to connect with my listeners, because man, I don't know. I got to vouch for it because sometimes it get lost in the sauce. We can celebrate drill, we celebrate this, we celebrate that, but we got to celebrate conscious. We got to celebrate the boom bap because it's poetry at the end of the
Yeah.
day. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's the root of where hip hop come from, is being conscious of your surroundings. Now,
Poetry.
however you speak about it, that's your way of speaking about it. But being conscious of what the hell is going on around you is important.
Yeah.
For sure.
Very important, necessary. So wise up, you guys. Wise up. So make sure that you come back so that we can see what's going on next month in April down there in
Yes,
Houston.
ma'am.
There are some artists that I'm sure was on. We had ETM, the creator. He's an artist out of Greensboro, North Carolina. So make sure you guys, this is what we do this for. Let's make connections, let's see everybody's face and get out there and be seen by different people,
That's
okay?
right. That's right. That's right.
Is there anybody that you would like to shout out, Farrow, before we get out of
Hey, I
here?
got a few people I want to shout out. I want to shout out to the homie. Shout out Dad. Shout out my homie Toon. Shout out the homie Kano, the homie Smitty. That's the group chat. You heard me. Shout out to the homie Tate. He be on Twitch streaming. I don't know who on here. Some of my people might be on here. And also shout out to the homie Mars. Money always requires sacrifice. And the homie Anthem Music. Right now we have a project coming out called Crescent City Connection. And so it's just me and two other artists from New Orleans. We just kind of building that bridge for one another and bringing our worlds together and coming up with this EP. And so that's gonna be coming out real soon too. I'm excited about that. So yeah, shout out to all those guys. You heard me. We're gonna keep working and keep developing as a whole unit, and we're gonna bring all this together. You know what I'm saying, and really build something not only for the city but for artists all around. I want to connect with everybody and keep working.
Amen. Let's keep it together. Shout out to the Crescent Connection. Shout out to everybody in New Orleans. It's so much love and great vibes that comes out of New Orleans. So shout out to y'all down there. Shout out to Houston, of course. Shout out to San Antonio.
All right,
And
can't forget that.
I know right now you want everybody to listen to body language. So we want to go ahead and get body language out there for everybody while we in. I wanted to tell you, thank you so much for coming on to exclusive interviews. I really appreciate it. Thank you for Wise Up. Thank you for sharing your talents with
Thank you
us.
so much. I appreciate you sharing this platform and opening up for me. I appreciate that. Blessings to you. I can't wait to join again. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it again.
Yes, yes, definitely, definitely. Thank you. Thank y'all.
I can't read you, man. Could read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it, get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need because I can't read you, man. Could read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it, get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need because I'm question can't lie. Got a busy ass schedule, let me brush them aside and make time for the one who I could trust and not lie. At times it's hard to describe how we vibe, feel a touch in the eyes. What you know about catching contact, and you ain't even light up. This the kind of high that you can't hype up. Dopamine smiles, reaching new heights, huh? It's more than boarding flights, man. Expensive minds you cannot put a price on. Talking beyond cloud nine, and it go deeper than the surface. And like with anything, gotta put work in. Exploring our purpose, I think it's perfect. We move like we rehearsed it, and learn to talk it out instead of searching for something that's wrong. I feel at home when I'm writing these songs, never alone. She feel like in my arms, I'm in the week in your body. You release when you by me. Don't keep it inside, speak on whatever because I can't read your mind. read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it, get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need because I can't read your mind. Could read that body language, all we need is time. Alone, I guess is what we make it, get a peace of mind. Don't even need vacation, got what I need. I say what you need.